Hello vinyl community, this is Randy and welcome to my fourth video, and this is a response to a thread about genre specific compilation albums started by James Griffiths. And what we're listening to in the background is music for a bachelor's den in hi-fi. About the back of it, it's got the usual suspects: Jackie Gleason, Arthur Lyman, Linda Lawson, or Martin Denny. Linda Lawson, I actually saw a video of hers. She was in a Peter Gunn episode with Craig Stevens. She got to sing a song. I don't remember what song it was. I think she only released one album in her career. I wouldn't mind having that, but I've never seen it out in the wild. I think you can probably get it on Discogs, but I've not really searched it out that much. But let me start out. My first one is Marylebone Beat Girls 64 to 67. I just got this. I haven't listened to it a lot yet. But if you like Nancy Sinatra, These Boots Were Made for Walking, I think these kind of fit in with that vein of song. Liza and the Jet Set, I really like that song that I've heard so far. The Three Bells, haven't got to know it real good yet, but I guess that's an area in London, or West London, I think. Somebody from the UK can probably tell me where that is. And next one I have is the Columbia Jazz Festival. This is a lot of great artists on it: Dave Brubeck, Duke Ellington, Miles Davis, Benny Goodman, Lyle Hampton, Jerry Mulligan. That's just one album, and then inside it's got all the different ones that were available at the time for Columbia, and on the back as well. But I think it's, yeah, 6i from Columbia. And next one I want to show is 70s. It's a 70s soul compilation. Someone had shown an eccentric soul capsule, which was a Columbus, Ohio label. I've got that one, but they also did. This is the pre-label out of Columbus, Ohio. This is also very, very good. It's got a nice little information about the artist in here. But really good compilation. If you like early 70s soul, this is really good. I got one from the OK label, a soul one. It's got Major Lance, which did, the songs and Monkey Time, The Matador. It's also got Walter Jackson, Billy Butler and the Enchanters. That's the younger brother of Jerry Butler, who was in the Impressions and later went on to a solo career. Never Gonna Give You Up, and a lot of great songs. Jerry Butler was actually one of my favorite singers. But it's a good overview of their label. The Soul Output. Also a big doo-wop fan. Collectibles are these Harlem, New York ones with, a lot of great artists like the Students, Every Day of the Week. You probably heard that on Edsels, Ramalama Ding Dong, Eldorado's, Bim Bam Boom, I think. Okay, I'll get my glasses on, can't remember. Bim Bam Boom. But a really good collection. They put out 2 of these, and then they also did a bunch called Harlem Holiday, which I have most of those too, like around 8 of those. Like I said, I'm a big doo-wop fan. Next one I'm going to show, it's a cheap peek at today's provocative new rock. The new rock back in, I think, 1981 or 1980. But like Boomtown Rats, Steve Forbert, Ian Gom was with Brimsley Schwartz. The Romantics, Judas Priest, for the metal fans out there. Adamant, Garland Jeffries, Loverboy. But just kind of a good look at their lineup at that time in 1980, or was it 1981? Came out in 1981, but maybe 1980. Then I have a good country one. Sexy for country. But Glenn Campbell, Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, Sonny James, Roy Clark, Wanda Jackson, Wynn Stewart, Hank Thompson, Tennessee Ernie Ford, Roy Acuff, Gene Shepard. Really good lineup of country. And I have even more specific genre of country. Slipping Around, all cheating songs. With George Jones, Cowboy Copas, who passed away in the plane crash with Patsy Cline, Red Sovine, Gene Martin, the Willis Brothers, Blue Sky Boys, which are bluegrass. But some really good ones there. Country, the cheating kind. Then Rhino put out the Nuggets albums, which had a lot of psych pop and was actually pop. It does have some psychedelic moments to them. It has the Knickerbockers, Lewis and Clark Expedition. They had some psych to them. The Circle, Spiral Staircase, Bobby Fuller 4, Turtles. Really good collection. All the Nuggets ones were good collections. Yeah. Minute Records out of New Orleans. Really good collection. It Will Stand, and that's by The Showman, and I love that song, which is on here. Also Irma Thomas, Aaron Neville, Ernie Cadeau, which had, it's the Mother-in-Law. It's a big song. But it's really a good collection. It's also got, what is that one song? Trying to find it. Fortune Teller by Benny Spellman that Rolling Stones later covered. But yeah, good collection. Minute Records out of New Orleans. Another one out of New Orleans is Carnival Time, the Best of Rick Records. And Tommy Ridgely, Johnny Adams, who had an unbelievable voice, kind of went between blues and soul. Joe Jones had the big song, You Talk Too Much. Al Johnson did the title of the Carnival Time. But really, and Eddie Bow, Check Mr. Popeye, which was a good song. So yeah, this is a really good collection too. I have to play some of these. I haven't played for a while. And then the Atlanta Rhythm and Blues collection. These were really good. I think I have all of them. A couple of them I think I have on CD. But there were some amazing collections of the Atlantic stars at the time. Like Laverne Baker and Ray Charles, the Coasters, the Drifters, Benny King, Carla Thomas, William Bell, Booker T and the MG, Solomon Burke. You don't even get any better than that. That's like all the greats. They also did an Atlantic jazz singers too, which was a really good collection, which I'm going to end it on. It's got Ray Charles and Betty Carter, Esther Williams, Sarah Vaughan, Peggy Lee, Al Hibbler, Ruth Brown. Really amazing collection. Some good notes in there. Good cover, I like that cover. And that's my submission for the genre-specific compilations. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone's safe. And take care.